What did he hear? Imam Musa said, Imam Jaafar Esadek said, I heard that you were praying and somebody passed in front of you and you didn't stop them. And didn't stop the person. Imam said, yes, I didn't. By the way, between the parentheses, you know, in Sahih Bukhari, there are riwayat of Abu Huraira, where it is said, while you are praying, somebody is passing in front of you, you do two things. The person, now, stop him. If you fail to, what do you do? Stop your prayers, and what happens? And you have to do a wrestling right there. Why? Because he is now separating between you and your Lord. So you have to fight him. That's the hadith from Sahih Bukhari. Now what happened? So Imam Jaafar Esadek was asking Imam Musa al-Kadhim that why didn't you cut your prayer and do something about it? Now listen to the answer of Imam Musa al-Kadhim, who's the teacher of Abu Hanifa. He said, Abi, why should I fight him? Abu Hanifa said, because he's separated between you and Allah. Imam Musa said, La. Allah that I'm praying for, he said in the Quran, وَنَحْنُ أَقْرَبُ إِلَيْهِ مِنْ حَبْلِ الْوَرِيدِ. That we, Allah said, we are closer to human being than their jugular vein. If Allah is this close, who am I to come and separate between you and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Abu Hanifa, when he heard this word, he was shocked. And Imam Jaafar Esadek said, Ya Abu Hanifa, hal aghazta al-jawab? Did you take your answer? He said, yes. Imam Musa al-Kadhim was young. And Abu Hanifa was learning from Imam Musa al-Kadhim. That is one. Number two, from the same Imam Musa al-Kadhim, one time Abu Hanifa came and he saw Imam Musa by the door. He wanted to test Imam to see if he's a scholar or not, if he has knowledge or not, and doesn't understand that the knowledge of Ahlul Bayt is the ilmul ladunni. It's automatic coming from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What did he do? He asked Imam Musa al-Kadhim. He said, Ya Ghulam. And the word Ghulam is used for someone who's a child. Su'al, question to you. Sal, Ya Abu Hanifa. What's your question? He said, أخبرني ممن المعصية. I want you to tell me. The sin that we sin, who commits sin? And you know the reason why I'm asking this question? Because at the time of Bani Umayyah, Al-Fikr al-Jabriyah, what Tafweed was famous among the people. That people were taught that whatever we do is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. From when? From the first day Bani Umayyah took or stole that leadership of the Prophet. So people were taught what? That anything that we do is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So he was also had this mentality that anything that we do is Allah, not us. So he was asking Imam Musa al-Kadhim, Ya ibn Rasulullah, mimman al-ma'siyah? Who commits sin? Is it us or Allah? Now Imam Musa al-Kadhim alayhi salam, he said, Inna su'alaka hadha la yakhlu min salat. This question of yours is within three things. Number one, Imma min Allah. Either we say Allah is the one who sins. That's one. Two, Aw min Allah wa min al-abd. Or either from Allah and us. Two, Aw min al-abd. Or from the same, from us. Abu Hanifa, is there more than that? Say no. Three, right? Right. فَإِذَا كَانَ مِنَ اللَّهِ. If the sin is done by Allah, فَمَا كَانَ لِرَبٍّ كَرِيمٍ أَنْ يُعَذِّبَ عَبْدَهُ بِذَنْبٍ لَمْ يَكْتَرِفْ. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one who sins, why would He punish you and I for sin that we didn't do? This is if we assume that Allah is the one who commits the sin. Now two, if we assume that no, it's us, you and I are the one who do the sin and not Allah. And you and Allah, or us and Allah, both of us are partners in sin. It says, فَمَا كَانَ لِرَبِّ لِشَرِيكٍ قَوِيٍّ أَنْ يُعَذِّبَ شَرِيكًا ضَعِيفٍ. If we are those partners, Allah and us, join together, commit the sin. How come Allah, we're all partners in sin, and because you are stronger and you punish me because I'm a weaker? So of course not. Number 3, he said, "Aw min al-abd." Always the sin is from the abd, and the Imam says, "Wa huwa minhu." So yes, it's true from the abd. فَإِنَّ عَذَّبَهُ فَبِذَنْبِهِ وَإِنَّ عَفَى عَنْهُ فَبِرَحْمَتِهِ. If Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala decided to punish, it's because of His own sin. If He decided to forgive, it's because of His mercy. Abu Hanifa learned from this great Imam Musa al-Kazim alayhi salam. This Abu Hanifa, not only he was also a student of Imam Jaafar Esadek, also amazing. Today when you go to the Muslim world, Ahl Sunnah school of thought, they have this Imam Abu Hanifa, and then they have also Imam Malik. These two of them, Imam Malik and Imam Abu Hanifa, they were two direct students of Imam Jaafar Esadek. And then after that, Imam Shafi'i was also a student of Imam Malik. And then Imam Hanbal was also a student of Imam Shafi'i. See, the 3 lines? 2 of them, direct student of Imam Jaafar Esadek. The other 2, they are also students of Imam Jaafar Esadek, but indirectly. Now these 2, let me tell you what they say. As for Imam Malik, what does he say about Imam Jaafar Esadek? Imam Malik, who is today, when you go to the West Africa, to North Africa, most of the Ahl Sunnah, they are following this Imam Malik. Most of the followers of West Africa and North Africa, which are also counted as millions of people, they are followers of this Imam Malik. Now what happened? This Imam Malik, what did he say about Imam Jaafar Esadek? He said, anytime I feel depressed, what do I do? He said, I go to just witness and see Imam Jaafar Esadek. He said, when I see Injala Anni al-Humum. Anytime I see Imam Jaafar, he said, my depression disappears. Just to see Imam, Just to see Imam. That's what he's saying. Saying number 2 says, Ma ra'aytu afqa wala a'lam man masha ala al-ard ka Ja'far ibn Muhammad. Say, I haven't seen anyone the most knowledgeable in fiqh and knowledgeable like Imam Jaafar Esadek. That is Imam Malik. Now we come to Abu Hanifa. Abu Hanifa was known as one of the great scholars in Iraq. And you know these 2 scholars, Imam Malik and Imam Abu Hanifa, they were both in different places. Malik was in Medina. And this Malik, dear brothers and sisters, he was known as one of the great scholars, to the point where the Sultan al-Abbasiyya, they gave him a power that La yufta ahadun wa malikun fil Medina. Because don't think that these 4 schools of thought that we have, they were just 4. No, there used to be more than 4. There used to be many, many of them. But later on, Sultan al-Abbasiyya, they cut some of them and cut, and they became only 4 schools of thought that we have today. And Imam Malik was considered as one of the famous of them. That's Imam Malik. Now Abu Hanifa, he was where? He was in Iraq.